Detective Woobo needs your help. And Detective Woofo. Somebody ate all the cookies out of the cookie jar, and Detective Woobo is on the case to find out who did it.
My trusty sidekick Woofo will help us solve the case.
Detective Woobo in The Case of the Missing Cookies. Who ate the cookies from the cookie jar? Woobo went to get some cookies, but the jar is empty. It's a classic whodunit.
The first thing we have to do is look at the facts of the case. Let's start with the cookies.
Woobo, Bobo, Traxie, and Lalu baked cookies together at 2 p.m.
We baked 12 cookies and decided to share them evenly.
There were 4 Woobos baking. Do you know how many cookies each Woobo would get if there were 12 cookies? Woobo, Bobo, Traxie, and Lalu would each get 3 cookies. The cookies came out of the oven and had to cool before the Woobos could put them in the cookie jar.
We probably put them in the cookie jar around 3 p.m. It was so hard to wait to eat the cookies. But Woobo had to clean up and walk the dog and clean my room before Woobo could eat the cookies.
At about 4:30, Woobo went to the cookie jar to eat a cookie. The cookie jar is empty.
Uh-oh!
How could this have happened? Where did all the delicious cookies go?
How do you think Woobo feels right now? How would you feel if you were in Woobo's place? Do you think Woobo was looking forward to eating some cookies, and now Woobo won't get any? Woobo's a little mad and hurt that the cookies are gone, which means Woobo feels pretty awful right now.
That's when Woobo decided to investigate. The way Woobo sees it, there are 3 main suspects: Bobo, Traxie, and Lalu. The cookies must have disappeared between 3 and 4:30. 3 is when we put the cookies in the cookie jar. Woobo went to have my cookies at 4:30. Elementary, my dear Woofo. Suspects are people who could have done something wrong, but Woobo needs proof. So Woobo is going to go talk to the suspects to find out what happened.
Who should Woobo talk to?
Bobo, there you are. Where were you between the hours of 3 and 4:30 p.m. today?
Hi, Woobo. Why are you dressed like a detective?
My cookies have gone missing and I'm trying to find them. Can you tell me where you were?
I didn't eat the cookies. How could you say that?
How do you think Bobo feels right now? Do you think Bobo feels mad, happy, or bored? Bobo feels mad because Woobo accused him of stealing the cookies without proof.
Then why are there cookie crumbs in your fur?
Okay. I didn't eat all the cookies, but I ate some. We said we were going to split the cookies.
Yeah, we were going to split them 4 ways.
My part was 3 cookies. I decided to share my cookies with Rabby and Leda. We were playing Ogre Cave, and Rabby was serving us cookies in the Ogre sitting room. That must have been about 3:45 p.m. I counted out 3 cookies and put them on a plate. I know I only took 3 because there were only 3 left in the cookie jar. I thought you'd already taken your cookies.
Woobo needs to think. I don't think my friend would lie to me. But what happened to the cookies? 3:45 is when Woobo took Woofo on a walk. Isn't that right, Woofo? I think we've hit a dead end in this case. Thanks for your time, Bobo.
Looks like Detective Woobo needs to do some more investigating. Who should Woobo talk to next? Woobo can talk to
Lalu, did you take the cookies from the cookie jar?
What are you talking about, Woobo? I took my share of the cookies and went to my after-school program.
How do you think Lalu feels right now? Do you think she feels worried, sick, or confused? Lalu feels confused because Woobo is blaming her, and she doesn't know what Woobo is talking about.
Woobo needs to think. I don't think my friend would lie to me. But what happened to the cookies? Then where did all the cookies go?
I don't know. After we put the cookies in the jar, I fed Woofo. Then I went to get the cookies because I wanted to bring mine in to give to Miss Hawes for being such a good teacher. I even counted to make sure there were 3. Right, Woofo?
And what time was that?
It was at 3:15. I know because I go to school at 3:30 and I only just got back home.
A dead end.
Looks like Detective Woobo needs to do some more investigating.
Hey, Traxie. Did you hear about the missing cookies? The cookie jar is empty and I'm investigating. I'd like to ask you some questions about your whereabouts between 3 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. today.
I didn't take the cookies, Woobo.
Woobo needs to think. I don't think my friend would lie to me. But what happened to the cookies?
Woobo, that's mean. Why are you blaming me?
How do you think Traxie feels right now? Do you think Traxie feels hurt because Woobo accused her of doing something she didn't do?
If you didn't take the cookies, then why do you have a milk mustache?
After we baked the cookies, I waited for them to cool. Then Woofo and I went to go get my share. Zudu and I ate them after we played Wooboing. I got 3 cookies and put them in a Tupperware. I must have made a mistake though, because when I counted, there were only 2 cookies on the plate. When I turned around, I saw I had left the lid off the cookie jar. So I put the lid back on the jar.
I see. What time was this?
I think it was 3:30. I had to meet Zudu, so we had time to play Wooboing. The cookie jar was still pretty full, but I did see some cookie crumbs on the floor. Oh yeah, Woofo was there. Ask him.
Oh. Well, this was a dead end. Who took my cookies?
Looks like Detective Woobo needs to do some more investigating. Think about who you think ate the cookies while Woobo goes over the facts of the case.
We've talked to all 3 of the other Woobos.
They each said they only took 3 cookies. 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. But the Woobos made 12 cookies.
Where are the missing 3 cookies?
If all of Woobo's friends are telling the truth, what really happened? Is one of Woobo's friends lying? Let's start by
No.
thinking about what the stories have in common.
All 3 stories have cookies. All 3 stories have a cookie jar. What else? Oh yeah. Woofo was there each time. Wait. Woobo just remembered. Woofo was there when Traxie and Lalu got their cookies. They even asked Woofo to be a witness. Woofo wasn't there when Bobo got his cookies, though. That was when Woobo took Woofo for a walk. Woofo, did all 3 of my friends tell the truth? They did.
The dog is
Woofo,
sad
did you
because
see anything
he
else?
didn't want Woobo to be mad.
You did? Woofo, did you eat the missing cookies? Oh no, I better
What
tell
happened to
Bobo,
Woofo?
Traxie, and Lalu what really happened. Thanks for coming, friends. Woobo found out what happened to the missing cookies. Let's see. Woofo, what happened when Lalu got her cookies?
Uh-oh.
ate one cookie at 3:15. What happened next?
Uh-oh. Huh?
Sneaky doggy. You were the one who left the lid off the cookie jar.
That's one and two of the missing cookies. And we know Woofo ate one cookie when Lolly got hers, which makes 3 cookies. That's all 3 missing cookies. And we know Woofo was with me when Bobo got his cookies.
Odie.
Woobo owes some apologies. I'm sorry, Bobo, Traxie, and Lalu. Woobo jumped to conclusions that one of you must have taken the cookies and I should have asked more questions first. Next time something happens, Woobo will think first before I jump to blame someone.
Thanks for apologizing, Woobo. We all make mistakes sometimes.
Woofo, how could you eat all of my cookies? I was going to share mine with you. What do you have to
the
say for
dog is
yourself?
crying because he didn't want Woobo to be
Traxie,
mad.
Bobo, and Lalu huddled together to talk quietly.
Hey, Woobo. You're a really good friend, and you did a lot of work to help us make the cookies and to find out what happened. And I know I'd be upset if I didn't get any cookies after working so hard. Why don't we bake you some more cookies? Yeah, it's not fair that Woofo ate your share of the cookies when you helped us make them.
Ooh, we can even have the recipe so it doesn't make as many cookies.
You're all really good friends. What would Woobo do without you? But first, Woobo has to take Woofo on another walk. He ate a lot of cookies.
No, you will take Woofo to the
Have
hospital
you ever jumped
before
to
he has a
conclusions like
stomach
Woobo
ache.
did today? What happened? How did you feel when you realized what you'd done?
Woobo feels embarrassed about being wrong and ashamed of blaming Woobo's friends instead of looking to see what really happened.
Plus, Woobo saw that even when someone is telling the truth, it might not be the whole story. None of Woobo's friends took the extra cookies, but 2 of them were there when some went missing.
Bobo, Lalu, and Traxie are really good friends, even though Woobo blamed them for eating Woobo's cookies. After Woobo apologized, they helped Woobo make new cookies.
Woobo also realized they all need to watch Woofo more carefully around food.